Hi guys, so welcome to Introduction to Python for Data Science. And in this channel we are taking Python programming one object at a time, and we're doing this because we're learning data science, which is the overall idea for this. A couple of videos back we introduced the numeric data type for Python, and Python has three numeric data types, and we talked about integers, floats, and now complex numbers. Now, first off, complex numbers are a little bit out of the scope of what we're doing, but it's important for us to understand that Python supports complex numbers. Now, what are complex numbers? First off, let us start off with different things. First, we have dealt with integers. So here we have number. Here we have num. I'll call this num underscore int. We've dealt with the number, say 15, right? And we know that with a type function, this is an int. We've dealt with integers, right? Real numbers, that's what they're called. They're called real numbers. Then, so here we call this an int. Then we've dealt with another real number, which is, so we'll call this num, but here I put float, and inside I have 15.5. And normally we use the type function here, and then we find out what type it is, and it's a float. Again, this is another real number. Now, complex numbers are a combination of real numbers and, again, I'll introduce it, called imaginary numbers, or rather an imaginary part. Now, if you have a little understanding of basic calculus, you understand that when in arithmetics, when you're trying to figure out, say, a number or figure out a set of numbers, and one of these numbers are unknown, it is replaced with, say, a letter, right? So letters often do that, and so you see that in basic calculus, right? So, but if you want to understand about that basic calculus, I'll drop a link in the description, so where you check out the video from Khan Academy of what real numbers or what complex numbers are. But here we just want to show you that Python supports complex numbers. So how do we show you what a complex number is? So here we can see that we have figured out their real numbers here, and then a complex number has an imaginary part. And just like I told you about basic calculus, we'll create a function, a variable here, just to let us see what complex numbers look like. So we'll call this complex underscore num. So here we have, say, 4 plus 3j. See that? So this is what a complex number looks like, right? So here we are assuming that j is an unknown, and you can basically think, okay, you can multiply it and then it will basically tell you what that unknown figure is. Or if you decide to draw, like, try to look at an x-axis and a y-axis and figure out where exactly these numbers intersect. Again, we're talking this basic calculus and stuff, but here Python supports this. Again, if I put type, and inside I put type, and I put complex numbers, here you see that it's complex. In fact, you want to find out which of the numbers is a complex number. You use this. Now this takes us back to this. You see where we looked at the methods for integers and floats. You can see here imaginary and real. So again, we come here just to figure out what it is, and I can just say complex num dot real, right? And if I put that out, you see 4.0 is the real number, and I say complex num dot imag, and it's 3.0, which tells you that's the imaginary number. So basically, to extract real and imaginary numbers, you use the real and the comp methods. Again, that's what it tells you. Complex numbers are supported by Python. In fact, Python supports packages for mathematics, numerical Python, statistics, and all of that. And just so you know, wanted to show you that in the three types of numeric data types we have in Python: integers, floats, and complex numbers. Wanted to show you what the complex number looks like. And also, you want to know what complex numbers are all about, and you want to learn the basics of complex numbers. I'll drop a link to a Khan Academy video where it is explained explicitly. Right, so again, check out this video, like it, subscribe, and share with your friends and enemies who are trying to pick up basic Python 1 object at a time.